going to share it to mine.
Yeah, you guys can be closer.
Yeah. Alright, we'll bring it over here. Closer? Yeah.
Are you gonna get in the car or are you gonna shoot from the car the whole time?
I think it'd be easier so it's not bouncy if I stayed in the car right here.
Okay.
And then you just take the zoom in. Yeah, but I think it'd be better quality if we're right here. And then just so you know how we're running, right? You're gonna start, you're gonna take off, you're gonna go down, you're gonna hit that corner fence, right?
Yeah.
Grass should turn around. While that's happening, we are going to that back parking lot. We're making a wide U-E, and we're coming around you this side. We're going to be me filming, and you're going to be running. So we're coming down this way.
Would you rather, when you go take that U, you're gonna go?
No. Just we're gonna be in front of you. Tyler's gonna make the U.
Side it with the
Yep, with me running.
Okay, so just remember the audio, we need to hear us, not your car. Until we start running. When we're running, you can do that, like as if we're like, ready, go!
So, when we get down to the top, we're gonna do that. And then, like on.
The thing is, this is just an experiment, so if something gets fucked up, just make a joke.
Well, we're gonna
Make
go
a
a little
joke.
ahead of them. 'Cause I
And
can go like
remember,
this.
they can hear you. You don't want them to hear you.
We're not saying it. But
So
when
if
we get close
something's
to that,
wrong-
we have a little bit faster.
So if something's wrong, you can't yell at each
No,
other.
we're not. We won't.
Okay?
You and I are
Just
right.
laugh. If something goes wrong, just laugh. It's a joke. It's like, we'll see how it goes. It's something somebody left as a joke.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's the thing. Like, this is all like, it's supposed to be fun. So if something goes wrong, just laugh. Say, hey, sorry guys, we lost them. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Wait, where are they? Oh, there they are. Why is that woman in the yellow so damn slow?
I don't think we're gonna mess it up.
Alright, but you guys can have commentary if something goes wrong. Just make something up.
You like our little sticks set up?
Yep. The only thing is, oh, like that plus with a piece of stick are terrible.
You're just a little more forward than you usually are, but that's about it. You don't need to go to the bathroom or anything?
I need my niece to,
I got it. Where is it?
and he's killing me. I don't even know.
Oh, the coffee curve. Dirty dangles. Oh, we got puppies, we got hockey sticks. This is an all-time workout. All-time workout. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, I said come a little closer. Look right over here.
Perfect. You gotta have some good mobility to be able to use the
You gotta grab it all the way at the head.
Yeah. That's not for my shoulder.
Too narrow?
Oh yeah.
Good.
I need the ice hockey stick.
Centered? Alright. Now pop her in park and come out here.
When we do our first run, can you time it to see how long it takes? Basically about 2:2.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
So we'll turn around at 1:05. Oh, my over there?
Well, you're wherever you want to be. You're wherever you want to be. You want to be here, you're here. I thought it was just your broomstick.
My broomstick. I was thinking about how we always say to like bend, and then I have Steve's golf club.
I'm sure he'll love to see that. You know, bend it like this, and he's just cringing.
I don't know why, but my one driver, I think that's a my driver is like, it's really shanking the ball.
Goes to
It
the
seems like
videos
it's
on his
crazy.
wife's page, and it's just like. Oh, I think he's ready to run. Should have run back.
Well, if this works, then maybe next week we do that.
Because so many of our members would love to run with the Cutters.
Yeah, I just didn't know if it was gonna work, but we're
Yeah.
gonna leave him home because Steve was up
Yeah,
with
everyone's
his
here.
friends last night drinking one virtually.
I did that for the first time with all my Bradford friends. Because
Last
they
night?
live all over the country, yeah. So we all finally did that for the first time in the quarantine, and it was funny.
It's 9:01.
All right, it is time. So, you want to grab it?
Yep.
Good
Good morning. Happy Saturday. So today we have the Broomstick Mile. It's gonna be so much fun. Just showing you can get a good workout with running included and a little bit of strength work. You can laugh and get a great workout. If you don't have a broomstick, well, first of all, if you do, take the broom off. It'll work a lot better. If you can't take the broom off, then make sure you switch sides because it'll be asymmetrically loaded. If you don't have a broomstick, a hockey stick would work. A lacrosse stick, that would work. A golf club. I went in our garage and in 5 minutes I found multiple different things that are sticks that you can use. Even a bat. I mean, this is a nice light one. There was some pretty heavy ones in there, but even a bat could work. All right, so we'll try and swap out our different tools so that you can see. But we're gonna start with a quick warm up. And just to get our brain saying, hey, it's time to work out, we're gonna start with jumping jacks. It's a little primer. Ready? 20 of them. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, next we're doing down dog to lunge. So what that looks like, we're gonna go hips up, heels to the floor. You're starting in a plank, hips up, and then come forward. You're bringing one foot all the way to your pinkies, squeezing that back leg, keeping it straight. Inhale to lunge. Exhale, down dog. Inhale to lunge. Inhale, down dog. Exhale to lunge. Inhale, down dog. Exhale to lunge. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale to 8, 9, and 10. And then we're going to get ready for our run. So a little CNS followed by dynamic. So find a line, and all you're going to do is stay nice and tight, and you're going to hop your feet back and forth as fast as you can. All right, you want to use that one? Or use this one? All right, so stay nice and tight, abs tight. We're going to do 20 of them. Ready? Go. And then knee hugs. We're going to stretch out the hamstring on one side and the hip flexor on the other side. Switch. 2, 3, 4. It's so nice to be out here. 5. Get that quad all the way up to your chest. Squeeze that back leg. The stance leg. Squeeze that butt. Then we're going to do base rotations. We're going to stand sideways on our line. One heel in front, one toe behind. And we're just gonna switch. 20 times. Your hips move, abs are tight, keep them really tight, your butt stays tight, and your feet stay wide. So it's not a scissor, it's rotational. Okay? Here we go. 20 of them. Ready? Go. And then we're gonna bring our heel to our butt. Stretch out these hip flexors. Bring that heel to the butt, reach the hand up, become long, come up on your toe. Switch.
You always feel so good. Right before running too. So that's what you need.
Switch. Switch.
4,
Switch.
5,
Halfway. Switch.
6, 7, 8, 9,
Make sure that you're squeezing that stance leg.
10.
All right. Whew. And then we're gonna do leg cradles. Actually, in and out. In and out. So we're gonna start nice and wide. Abs nice and tight. Your whole foot is loaded slightly towards the front. Ready? We're gonna go in and out. Your head stays low. Ready? 20 of them. Go.
Alright, I like that. I like that back.
And then leg cradles. These we want to make sure we always support the knee. This is a hip opener. So support your knee. Bring your heel up. Come up on your opposite toe. Support that knee. We don't want any extra stress on your knee. We want to open the hips. So that we have good, nice lubed up hips so that when we run, we have good extension. We're not heel striking. We can actually be like Roadrunner. Anybody remember Roadrunner? We're like, you know, a cartoon character when they're in place and they're getting ready to run and all the dust is coming up.
Speedy Gonzalez.
That's what our feet want to look like. All right, we have 10 lunges and then 10 sumo squat to stand to make sure that our hips are open. We're gonna go forward, lateral, back. Ready? On the left side. So 1. Other side. Forward, side, back. Other side. Forward, side, back. Other side. We'll just do 3 sets on each side. Last set. Opening everything up in every direction. Last one. And back. And then we're doing a lot of squats today, but they're really unweighted. But we still want to open up our hips, okay? So making sure that our hip crease goes back, hold on to those toes, and bring that butt down. Your hamstrings should be sitting right on your calves. If you need help and you feel like you're gonna roll back, anchor those fingers underneath your toes. Pull your chest up, exhale, fold. Inhale, squat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, squat. Exhale, fold.
Get your arms inside your legs, try to push them open, get that chest up. Nice.
You're using tension in your upper body to help open up the lower body. And you're using the tension in your lower body to help open up the upper body. It's really, it's a great stretch. It's one of the best.
8, pull it down, chest up.
Last 2. Pull those shoulders down. Pump up that chest.
Alright.
Alright, so now we're going to grab our PVC. I mean our broomsticks.
Or PVC.
Huh?
Or PVC.
PVC,
Alright.
golf stick, whatever you got.
Golf club.
So time to open up those shoulders and get ready for the Metcon. We're going to go through a couple stretches and then we're just going to go into quad prep. So hands nice and wide, pass throughs. We're going to do 8 of them. Or 10. Move those hands in as close as they can, but keep those elbows straight. So don't move them in at the price of keeping a straight arm.
Don't lunge that back to accommodate, squeeze your abs.
Push the floor away.
9,
Your head is right over your shoulders, over your hips, over your feet.
12.
All right, and then we got around the world. Arms stay straight. Around. Lean. Feel this all the way down your side into the hips. And other way. This is how we move them up.
One shoulder loves this way more than the other.
And then we're gonna go all the way down. So we're gonna bend to the left or the right, whatever this is. Come all the way down, around, up to the top. Other way. Down, around, up to the top. 2 more each way. Bend, reach. Press that broomstick up high. Practicing that overhead position.
Stay pressing through the whole thing. Good awareness exercise.
Last 2. Last one. And done. Alright. So, if you look at the thing, the sheet, we are using our broomstick for front squats. What that means is we have to have good mobility. So we're going to take our broomstick, we're going to do a front rack stretch, the last thing, and then we're going into our rod rack. We're going to take the left hand, we're going to keep that hand on the stick, bring it under, and we're going to pull the elbow in towards the midline, reach that hand outside. Try not to accommodate the stretch by leaning. So we're really pulling that wrist and that elbow into, this is internal shoulder rotation, which is what's missing for most people because we sit at desks and we use our phones and we drive and everything we do is in front. And switch sides. So you're here again. Reach that pipe, pole, golf club, whatever kind of stick you have. And one side usually feels a little bit worse than the other. In the future, you want to start on that side. Do like this is my worst side. Start here, do the other side, and then do this side one more time.
I started on the weak side.
So pull that elbow in and up. Hold on to that stick. Don't let go. Your hand. It only works if your hand is on the stick.
You don't need to drive it up and keep that pressure on. Just keep that active stretch.
Bring your elbow in. And let go. All right. So our first set is going to be 25 back squats, 25 front squats, 25 overhead squats, 400-meter run. All right, so we're gonna just do 5 of each. Our second set is 25 strict press, 25 push press, 25 push jerk, 400-meter run. We're gonna do 5 of each of those. And then hang cleans, hang snatches, and 400-meter runs in between. So we're gonna start with our back squat. Your your stick is on your back. You're pulling that stick into you. It's not just resting. So fire up those traps, fire up those lats, squeeze your shoulder blades together, set your feet. Your arch is lifted, the ball of your foot and your heel are equally loaded, and your toes are spread. And we're gonna take a deep breath in, keep those rib cages down, and we're gonna squat. 1, 2, keep pulling that stick into your back.
That's 5.
And that's 5. Then, we're coming into a front rack. Now, most of us don't have the ability to keep that stick on our shoulders. That's okay. It can be against your chin. Okay, so set those feet again. Deep breath. We're going to inhale on the way down or just at the top. Just try to keep those elbows high. And then we're going overhead.
Yay.
Nice overhead position. Lock out those elbows, rotate those wrists back, and press up through the heel of your hand. You should feel this in your back, in your lats, not in the front of your shoulder. So we're going to be here. We're going to pull our butt down. Pull while we're pressing that stick up really high. This is great practice for your snatch work. And then we're going to run. So we're going to pretend we're running. Run. We're pulling with our hamstrings, not heel striking. Right? You're never pulling. You're never landing and pulling. Your feet are landing right under you. They're creating a circle like a little bike wheel. So our next round is going to be strict presses. Your hands on the stick. Elbows are underneath. Now we're going to practice good core, okay? The bar stays in, right under your chin, but we're going to tuck that chin, look slightly up, and aim for our nose. Press it out, pull back down, press it out, pull back down. You're pulling back down each time, creating your own tension. It's just a stick, but we can create a tremendous amount of tension that helps translate into strength gains. Then there's a push press. Dip, tuck that chin first, stand up. We're gonna dip, keeping that chest up, tuck the chin, drive. Back down, drive, dip, drive, dip, drive. Lock it out at the top. And And then we have our jerks. Back to our shoulders. This is going to be tuck the chin, pump up the chest, get that thing off your shoulders. Dip, drive, jerk. Stand. Okay? In full speed. Ready? Again. You're pushing your body down. Last one. And then we're going to run again. And then we're going into hang cleans. So it's just a stick, but we want to still practice the right movement pattern so that we're 50 reps in with perfect form. So we're going to keep our hands, knuckles curled in, power position, shoulders back. We're going to drive up with the hips, shrug, elbows come high, elbows come under. Like you're trying to kill somebody with your elbows and we stand. All right, ready? Again, slow. Power, hips, shoulders, elbows, pull, under. Ready? Full speed. Go. 3. Keep that bar really close. And 5. We're going to run again. And then snatches. Hang snatches. So again, power position. We're keeping that bar, that stick close. Turn the knuckles in. Abs are tight. Chest is up. And we're going to hips, shoulders, elbows high and outside. Press. Okay, this may turn into a muscle snatch where we don't drop under, and that's okay. But for now, we're going to practice the way we want. So it's up, shrug, elbows, pull yourself under, stand. 2 more, up. Last one. If it turns into a muscle snatch, it's going to look like this. There's no drop. But we still want to practice a good finish position. All right, so we need to get it. Okay, so we are ready to go. We're thinking this is going to take about 25 minutes. Okay.
20 minute one.
So keeping in mind we never want to sacrifice good form for speed. So we want to go quickly, but we want good reps. All right. Remember, this is creating patterns in your nervous system that we want to be good ones. All right. So we're starting in 10 seconds with back squats.
All right. Hold on, you ready?
25 back squats.
10 seconds.
Get that bar on your back.
5 seconds. 4, 3,
Set your feet.
2, 1. Hit them. 1, 2.
Remember, you're breathing.
3.
Since you're not loaded,
4,
you have the option
5.
of inhaling on the way down, exhaling on the way up. But think about blocking out those hips and those knees at the top of every rep.
11.
Squeeze. Squeeze. Elbows pulling down. You're pulling that stick into your traps.
17, 18, 19. Last
Squeeze
5.
those glutes.
1,
Keep that belly
2.
pulled in.
3, 4.
Last one.
5. Are we pouring easy?
Front squat. Okay.
All right.
Making sure that those elbows stay pushing high. Ready? Go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Remember, you have to keep your abs tight
7, 8.
so that your legs have something solid to push against. You want to be like a basketball and bounce out of the bottom.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 25 more. 1, 2,
Elbows up.
3, 4, and 5. All right.
Overhead squats. So I want people to keep up. So slow down.
I'm with you.
All right. So we're overhead. If you feel like your elbows are bending, drop the stick and go to air squats or some other variation. Press up. Elbow pits up. Full extension at the top. Ready? Pull yourself down. Drive up. Squeeze. Pull down. Squeeze at the top. You have to create tension in your mind since there's no weight. You're pressing up the whole time, creating length in your spine, separating that stick, keeping those heels of your hand, pressing up, the heels of your feet, pressing down. Head stays up, knees stays distant. You're splitting the floor. Last 4.
2,
Woo!
3, 4, 5.
All right.
All right. Now for the final.
And everyone, this is seat.
Start running.
You're over here. Or pacer. You're on the left, buddy. Alright, so. Here we go. He'll follow you. Ready? Here we go. 400 meters.
Get it, Ron. This is beautiful. Not hot, not cold. Finally, not a 50 mile an hour wind. And I can put the finger on my boots are up.
Dog thing.
Lift your chest upright. Nice and loosey-goosey through the front. Focus on the pattern of your foot. Stand at nice angle. Don't reach too far. Stay breathing. Obviously running is easy to forget about.
Think about how many steps per breath. 3. Where your inhale happens. You don't want to always be exhaling on the same foot.
Make sure you wear your hat as well.
Oh, we lost him. There we go. Oh no, where'd you go? There we go.
Alright,
We are going strict presses. So we did these in the warm-up. So grab your stick. You're going elbows right underneath the stick. So your elbows get down. This is not a top back. Then you puff up your chest, tuck your chin, and straight path, straight overhead. Pull your head through, pull it back. You're pulling back down. Okay? So here we go. We're going 25 strict presses, but we're going to go slow because we want to create tension. Yeah, we can go bam, we can bang them out, but that's not going to help you. So we're going to go slower, tempo steps so that you can really squeeze. You got to put that mind in the muscle.
keep that
All right?
bar right over your midfoot.
Here we
the
go.
whole time.
If you have a hat on, it might be an issue. All right, so here we go. Wrists bent back, elbows underneath. You're squeezing in your rib cage and your lat. Deep breath, abs are tight, butt is tight, legs are tight. Here we go. 1, squeeze, pull it back down. 2, lock it out. 3, 4, do you feel the tension? 5, you're pulling back down. 6, imagine that there's a band in the sky, pulling it down. You can resist. You have to pull against resistance.
10,
Exhale. Inhale.
12,
Inhale.
13,
Exhale,
14.
squeeze.
15, 16, 17,
Squeeze. Lock out those elbows.
19,
Keep hitting it on the way up and the way down.
21,
Squeeze everything. You're pushing all the way from your feet,
23,
all the way through your hips, your
24,
shoulders. Everything's pushing from the
25.
ground all the way up into that stick. Okay. Chest is puffed up. We're still not quite in that front rack. The elbows are underneath the bar, a little bit forward. Dip, drive. Elbows lock out, knees lock out. Ready? 24 more. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
squeeze at that top.
6. You're squeezing everything. You don't have to, but you might as well if you're going to do it.
10, 11,
Inhale.
12.
Exhale. Squeeze.
14,
Challenge yourself to create more tension than is required for this broomstick push press.
18, 19, 20.
5 more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And push jerks. It's a dip, a drive, and a drop. Okay? Dip, drive, drop. Press it up.
25 again. We got it.
If you have on running shoes, it's gonna be awkward. Roll you forward.
I like my Nano 8 for this.
All right, ready? 25 push jerks. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. On this next one, pause. Are you locking out? Keep going. Ready? Go.
60, 70, 80, 19,
Push the floor away.
20, 21, 22, 23, 24,
Last one.
25. No, track
Right.
All right. Well, time to shift back into gear again. We're going to get ready for our next 400. Finish this one, we're halfway through. So make it strong, make it a good run. Focus on your form, focus on your breathing. Stop the saying. Three steps, one breath. 3 steps, one breath. It's always good to run with the dog. They're great pacers. I love it. He's ready to go. Look at him go. But look at him. Is he reaching out with his feet? No. He's four little wheels. Think about your foot path. Keep coming in. Hold that heel up right next to your leg. Keep breathing. Those should be your only 2 thoughts. Keep breathing. Keep thinking about your foot path. You'll be over in no time if you just keep your brain busy. Come on, brain busy. Why? Why did you good running. And if you're watching this at home and you're like, oh, I don't have any space to run, grab a jump rope. Jump rope with us for 2 minutes. Go run your...
A 400 average mile is about 9 minutes. Average minute, the number of steps you take, is about 168. So we're gonna go with 160.
Done a math.
So 2 minutes would be 320 steps. Add another half. That's your 400. That's your 400.
So you can just count steps. You can just sit there and count if you're in your living room. Keeps your head busy, but it also gives you your work. So, all right, we're back. Time to hang clean. Let's go. Woo.
All right. We are going into hang cleans.
That's funny.
So your hands are just outside your hip width. You're going to come into your power position. And so your hips are underneath your shoulders. Your knuckles are curled in. Chest is up, head is up. And you're going to extend the hips, shrug, elbows come high and outside, and then drop under. So you're pulling yourself under that stick. Okay? So again, in slow motion, that stick stays right up against you, all the way up, elbows pull under. And while those elbows pull under, you're dropping, you're dropping under while that stick stays in its same position. We're not bringing that stick up. Okay, I see a lot of this.
No curling.
Right up against you, elbows pull under, and then stand. Okay? So we have 50 of these suckers. And we're gonna make them 50 perfect reps. Right? Okay, here we go. Feet under your hips. Dip. Shoulders are back, chest is up, and up, down.
1,
Up.
2,
Up. Stay tight. Go.
4, 5,
You don't want to turn these into
7,
muscle cleans. Practice that pull under. It's what most people are missing from their
9,
cleans. We're not doing
10,
our feet jumping.
11,
That's okay.
12,
When we do a lot of hang cleans and wads at the box,
14,
when you come back, we will have eliminated this. Okay? That will be
18,
gone from your muscle memory.
19, 20, 21, 22,
You guys feeling this in your shoulders and your lats?
24, 25,
Hips, shoulders, pull.
27.
It's the sequence. Hips, shrug, pull
28.
under. Hips, shrug,
29.
elbows.
30.
30,
31.
20 more, 19 more,
32.
18 more.
33. 34. Fast elbow. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. 41.
Feel yourself pushing the
42.
floor away
43.
on that pull.
44.
Up and back
45.
down fast.
5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's it.
That's it.
That was 50?
That's 50.
Wow, that was fast.
I told you we were going to rip through this, no problem.
Come on, Zeke, you're
But
ready to go,
it was
baby.
50 perfect reps. Like Donna said, 50 of those will start building good muscle memory. Do that a couple times a week. Guess what? We come back to the gym, you throw weight on the
Here we
bar,
go. Let's go,
it's
let's go,
coming
let's
up.
go.
All right. Let's hit the 3/4 mark here. Stay breathing, stay on your pace, don't slow down now. Try to keep every 400 consistent. Just try to keep up with Zeke if you can. Chest is up, my feet are making that circular path, and I'm just focusing on my breathing right now.
So while you're trying to keep your chest up and open, we also want to keep the ribs down. So
That'll work.
it's not here. Keep the ribs down. Your ribs should be down. Not keep your head like this. I know that looks silly. Keep them down. Your head, your chest should be forward of your head. Your head should be forward of your head. So, they say that running is a controlled fall from the ankles. You're just controlling a fall that's forward by putting each other. So if you were to start out a run, up on your toes, nice and tight and long, start falling, you will naturally go into a big body. It's called fall and start.
Alright, so how do you guys like our new cinematography action here? We got a follow cam and a gimbal. I don't know anybody else is rocking this for their live stream, but I like this. This is fun. Alright, Zeke. Let's bring it in for snatches, alright, bud? Snatch time. Let's finish strong. Last quarter of our workout.
Alright, we are on snatches. And again, it would be really easy to get these done in 30 seconds. But we're not doing that. Because that's not going to build tension.
Not the point.
It's not going to create pathways. You need your brain to feel what you're doing. So again, power position, knees are bent, rotated out, bar against your hips. It's hips, then shrug, then elbows, and then drop under. Okay, that elbow bend is
Close.
really only there for that transition where the bar goes from below your head to above your head. So we want to make sure that we're doing that. If you start turning it into a muscle snatch, it's not the end of the world, but make sure that bar path stays really close to you and the elbow turnover is fast. All right, here we go. 50 of these.
Alright, let's hit them.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Back tight. Ready? Go.
1,
Ooh, I did.
2, 3, 4, 5,
Reset.
6,
Take your time. Reset.
7,
Yes, this is supposed to be for time, but
8,
I want it for quality.
9, for quality time, 10, 11,
Press those elbow pits to the sky.
13,
Press the floor away. Get to that full extension of your hips where they're straight and you feel your glutes
16.
squeeze.
17, 18, 19,
Fast elbows.
20, 21, 22, 23,
Once we come back, we can start working on building up in weight with perfect technique. When your technique is really solid, the weight is so much different. It's so much lighter. It floats up so much easier. Remember, when you use your hips well, you use those shoulders, which are very strong, instead of your arms. The bar flies.
35.
I love it. How many?
37. 38. 39.
Perfect overhead position
40.
as you extend from that catch.
41.
You're locking everything out, squeezing,
42.
pushing the floor away. You should feel
43.
tension through your back,
44.
in your arms,
45.
in your legs and hips, in your
46.
abs.
47.
Everything is tight.
48.
Otherwise, you're just flailing around. What is that word?
49.
Last one.
50.
And here we go. Last
Woo,
run.
shoulders. Shoulders and back, nice and lit up. I like that. Last run, let's make it just as good as the first run. All right.
Remember wheels. We're going to go.
Finish. So, another 100 meters. Finish strong. Keep breathing. Keep thinking about that footwork. That's the Broomstick Mile.
Come on back.
Even Zeke got to get his workout in today.
Do you need treats? Lay down, please.
Dude,
Lay down.
you can pull me.
Can you lay down?
What a fun.
Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Come on, Zeke, lay down. Oh, he's doing lay down.
He's distracted by his friend. I only get to see him every so often. He's my bud. Well, that was a great workout for you, your puppies, for whatever you had to do today.
He sounds like we're done. We're not done.
Oh,
We're not done.
We're done running.
What time is it?
9:39.
Okay, so we have a couple minutes left. So that Zeke doesn't attack me, we're gonna do a little bit of abs, just a little. Okay? So you have your stick. You can use the stick for abs. Okay? So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do roll-ups and then kayakers. Roll-ups and kayakers. Okay? Alright, we're gonna do 3 things. Let's stop there. Okay, so roll-ups. We're gonna do 8 of them. We're gonna do here. All the way up. Lift. All the way down. Back. Let's go. Lift. The goal is to keep the stick over your head and avoid this. Okay? It's a cheat. We all do it. Use those abs. Woo! It's a lot harder with your arms over your head. 5, 6, inhale, exhale. Inhale at the bottom, exhale to come up. Woo. All right, that was 8. We're coming up. Kayakers, it's kind of like Russian twists. You're just gonna sit with your feet up. We're gonna pull, 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 pull.
6, 7,
We'll do 12.
9, 10, 11, 12.
And then we're gonna do rope pulls. You have an imaginary rope, your knees are bent, and you're reaching for the rope, okay? So here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna reach, 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 reach. Roll those shoulders up, reach through. Try to reach for your heel, the opposite heel. what it?
Oh yeah.
There was a guy that used to make us do hundreds of these mixed with Jane Fonda's.
Ouch.
I forgot about the name.
That was it. That was 12.
So back to roll-ups. We're gonna do this 3 times, and then we will stretch and be done. Lift up, inhale, get length, and exhale. We're trying to roll down and then roll back up 1 vertebrae at a time.
Under control. Tight squeeze. 3.
Keep those legs nice and straight.
4. 5. Woo. You can feel these.
Every
6.
time I struggle, I say that one's for Chuck.
7. 1 more. 8.
Okay, so 16 kayakers. Lean back so you're on your sacrum. Ready? 1, 2, 3. You're pulling your boat on the beautiful glistening water, chasing dolphins
12.
in the sunshine.
13, 14.
Oh.
15. 16. If you squeeze the right muscles, you feel those
You
obliques
do.
quickly. Quickly. That's nice. God bless you.
Sorry.
God bless you.
Okay, and rope pulls. When you're in the middle of abs and you sneeze, it's just more abdominal work. 1, reach, pull, Use your back. Anchor your arms onto your rib cage when you reach and reach. Try and get your hand to the opposite heel.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Oh, we can do 16 of those? Sorry.
Oh, I was just going.
15.
Whew, those burn in the right place.
Last set.
I like that.
Pilates roll-ups. Ready? Lift, point those toes, watch it stay straight, roll down.
1. 2.
Think about where your rib cage is. You're pressing the bottom of your back ribs into the floor and rolling the lowest front ribs toward your hips. So curling,
5.
pulling the ribs down along the abdominal wall.
6.
There's a lot of abs, and we want to get them all.
7. Come on, slowest one yet. Oh, the slower, the more painful.
Yes, definitely. Slower is better on those. And kayakers, last 16, how many we do? 16 of them?
16.
Here we go. Tuck that tailbone, belly button pulled in. Ready? Go. Pull, pull, pull. We're going after those dolphins. Looking at the sparkly water, feeling the sun on our skin.
12.
Feels so good.
14.
Think about something other than the
16.
pain.
That's for my buddy on the U.S. kayak polo team who would be making fun of me for doing it with the broomstick.
All right, last set of rope pulls. We'll do 20 of them. All right, because these are awesome.
Ooh.
And that'll be it.
All
Ready? Reach, pull,
2,
pull.
4.
Try and keep your ribs up off the ground as much as you can.
10, 11, 12, 13.
Oh, I'm feeling
14,
it.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19,
And 20.
20.
Ooh, that's
wow.
fun.
So I'm adding those to my ab arsenal. Those are deadly.
So now we're just gonna do a quick stretch. The best stretch after a run and abs, we're gonna put it all together into 2 things, okay? So run or stretch your left foot or your right foot
Stay with you.
all the way up front. You're gonna walk your hands down, try and get your elbows to the floor. If you have to, reach out here. We want this leg out next to your body. We don't want to be on top of it. We want to create space in the hip joint. So get those hands out, keep your foot flat, try and get those elbows down. And then breathe. I know, that's the hardest part. Take a deep breath, and then exhale long and slow. While you're down here, on your inhale, you're squeezing the glute on the back leg, so our right leg. We're squeezing that butt, pushing the hip towards the floor, trying to get our elbows down, and then on your exhale, you're letting everything go. Just like let it go soft. Inhale, squeeze, press everything in deeper into the stretch, And then exhale and relax. Last one. You should literally feel your body letting go and melting deeper into the stretch each time you exhale. If you can stay tight, squeeze the opposite muscle. So squeezing your glutes will actually help stretch out the hip flexor. So it's a lot more effective. You can do it less time if you work on that squeezing and relaxing. It doesn't take as long. You get more bang for your buck. And then you can move on and do more fun things. All right. Okay, so we're gonna walk our hands down. Push that leg out. If your hip feels tight, get it out of there. Use your elbow to get your body down.
Takes me a couple of breaths to get my elbows down, but I'll get there.
Remember, you're squeezing that back glute on the inhale, and then exhale, let go.
How did I get there?
Exhale, let go. Just like we tell our muscles to contract, we also have to tell them to let go. They're very obedient, but we have to tell them what we want them to do. And then we're just gonna spend 3 breaths in pigeon. So we wanna make sure that we're opening up the hip, not putting too much pressure on the knee. So while you may see yoga people with their legs straight, their shins straight, you may not be able to do that. That's fine. You can still do the stretch. It's easier if you take off your shoes. But get that foot where it's comfortable and you feel the stretch in your hip and you can keep everything aligned. We don't want to be here. Okay, we want to be nice and straight. So if that means tucking your foot, that's fine. Just turn the top of your foot to the ground. Walk those elbows out. You want to try and get your chest flat if you can. And while you're here, so walk your hands out. Walk your hands out. All the way down. So while you're there, you're walking your hands out, trying to get your chest flat. You're gonna breathe into the side of your rib cage. Instead of breathing into your traps, you're all tight. Keep your shoulders away from your ears, keep your neck long, and try and expand your ribs to the side. Open up all the little intercostals. Open up all the muscles that are restricting your breath. And then we're gonna switch.
That little walkout feels so much better than just sitting on top of your muscles. Take your hands, walk out, breathe.
Walk those hands out. If you feel anything in your knee, you have to back off. You can't force this stretch. You can do damage. So tuck that foot under or do something different. You can also, this is the same stretch as this for the most part. So if it hurts your knees to do pigeon, you're gonna roll on your back and do a figure 4 stretch. I like to pull the ankle in, push the knee away, and make 8 little circles on an inhale and 8 little circles on an exhale going the other way. And you'll get the same muscles without the pressure of your weight on that knee.
And if you see the way she's sitting, I like to do that up against the wall, where she'll put that foot up against the wall basically, and be able to push up against the wall and add some pressure to it. That helps me with my hips and back, because I have tight hips and back. So any runner, you should be good at that. Or after running especially.
All right, so take a picture of yourself with your stick and tag us in a picture that you post. We want to see how you did. That was a lot of fun. So
That was a good one. I like that a lot. I'd much rather run a mile like that, that's for sure.
me too.
Yeah, that was fun.
All right.
Stuff.
Have a great weekend.
See you guys back again.